All right, welcome everyone to week number 4, season 1 on the VRML network. I'm your host, Juice. We got Hesi vs. Corasend coming your way. Now, I do have to do a little disclaimer with this new update. It's kind of thrown the spectator into a little bit of a tizzy, and sometimes there is going to be some stalling out in the gameplay action. So I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it tonight. If it's too bad, I'm going to cancel the rest of my cast for the night. But we're here to see if it's not too bad, because we want to hype the homies. Who we got in the chat there? We got Novel in the chat. We got Forsaken. But let's not waste any time. Let's get to the arena and see who we got. As you can see, the board's a little bit glitched, but coming in for Hesi, we got Closer, we got Skrill, we got Ultron, and we got 22K coming in for Corasend, sorry. We got Car, we got Dark Whales, we got Rez, and we got Spicy Pickle. All right, if they're ready to go, I'm ready to go. Look at all those cool. There, we got one of those Halloween masks on. Skrill. He's got some wild stuff going on. He's vibing. Skrill, bro. Simmer down. Oh, he gone. He gone. We're good. If you guys are good, I'm good, but I think we lost him. Oh, there's one of the stalls. Hopefully it doesn't happen. All right, there's that ball in the middle. Let's get ready. Round number 1 coming your way. And we got Cameron here cheering on his homies. Let's see what happens. We got Spicy Pickle ready. And that ball's down low. And looking to pick that up is going to be Skrill. Skrill now lobs that ball up. That's 22K with it. Has that up top. Now we're going to fire that pass across. Ooh, over to Ultron. It's right in front of the goal. And Skrill has it. Skrill now trying to work that ball in. Has it. And going to lose that to Dark Whales. Now Ultron trying to flip that back, and it's going to roll around. It's up for grabs. And now we got Closer trying to get it. It's still up for grabs. There's 22K now trying to come away. Throws that back to the center. We got Car with it. Throws it down. Now they're going to race down for it. And it's going to be batted around. There's Car with it. And picking it up is 22K. He fires that all the way down. And Reese, that Spicy Pickle playing that back line. It's going to bounce up. Ooh, misses that interception. But there's Ultron with it. Ultron going to feed it over to Closer. Closer coming in from the Halo. Now going to pass that pass across over to 22K. And we totally missed it, but Skrill puts it in. 1-0. Hesi leads. Sorry, chat. Doing the best I can. Nothing I can do. It's not my internet connection. Here comes Car. He's going to lose that ball, and Closer flips that ball up. It's going to bounce off the wall. There's Dark Whales trying to work it back into the middle. And they're going to fight for it. And 22K has it. 22 now. Coming away. Just fires that ball down. But there's Rez. Able to grab that. And send that back the other way. And there's a goal. Not sure what happened. This is so brutal. Corasend ties it up at 1. All right, here we go. Skrill now taking to the skies, coming in hot. He's going to hold it and fire, and what a save there. I think that was Spicy Pickle. Where is it? There it is. It's across, and here comes Closer. Closer shoots. 22K. Now, I missed all of it. Sorry, guys. It looks like this is going to be the only cast of the night because this is brutal. All right, now Car. Bringing that ball up. He's going to fire that across. It's going to go over to Dark Whales. Dark Whales has that bounce off. And Skrill has that ball around. And it's going to glitch out a little bit here. Now Closer. Going to fire that. Hits Ultron. Ultron lobs that ahead. Looking for Skrill. Here comes Skrill up top. And looking to pass it. And brings that ball down. And turns and fires. There's Closer with it. Closer now backing that ball off. Has that ball down low, and it's going to be fired back down to the other side. Ooh, it almost bounces off that back wall. There's Dark Whales, and Dark Whales ties it up at 2. Good hustle. Ultron now, going to the sky. It's tied at 2. And closer, trying to bring that in, fires that pass across. It's going to go over to his homie. That's Skrill. Skrill going up, bouncing off the wall, circling back, fires it down. Here comes Ultron. Ultron shoots, and not sure what even happened because it glitched out. Now they're going to pass across. Here comes Ultron, moving in, turns and fires and puts it in. 3-2, Hesi leads. All right. Now we got Rez looking to turn that corner. Gonna bring that ball to the sky, lays it up, and it's gonna bounce over to Carr. Carr gonna be checked off. And it's gonna go over to Closer. Here comes Closer now, trying to work it in. Cuts towards the middle, goes up top. Closer fires that across, and Carr gets a hand on it. Closer though, gonna fire it back and towards the middle, looking for Skrill. And Spicy Pickle gets a good swat on it. And that ball's gonna roll back. And going up top. Oh, that's so brutal. 22K throws it over to Skrill. Fingertips away, almost goes. Now we got Dark Whales trying to send that back, and it's going to go back over to Spicy Pickle. It's loose here in the neutral zone. Spicy Pickle fires that across. Over to Closer. Closer fires it over to Skrill. Skrill now lays it up, and it's coming in hot, but there's Rez to pick it up. Not sure how much time we got left. We got 22 seconds to go. And Ultron now. Boom! Tying it up. There's Carr in that confusion. All right, here comes Skrill bringing that ball up. And going to work that ball around and fires that ball across. And it's up for grabs, and now it's going to go back the other way. And here we are in overtime. Let's go. And 22K trying to work that ball back out. Yeah. And Skrill has that bounce off the wall. And it's going to bounce down. Now we got Spicy Pickle trying to pick that up. Here comes Spicy Pickle. He's swooping in. He turns and fires, and what a save from Skrill. But, oh, putting that in is Rez with that game winner. Round 1 goes to Corasend. All right, well, that was a pretty brutal on the cams. Again, I apologize. We're not getting any stats, but we are getting the scoreboard on there. So that's cool. But we're going to get ready. We're going to cast this one. We're going to finish this one out. And then we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Now we got Christiana. And we got Zachary in the chat. All right, that ball's getting back to the middle. Let's get ready to start. Glitchy, round number 2. Oh, man. All right, here we go. I guess something is better than nothing. But inopportune lag stalls, so kind of bothering me. All right, here we go, though. Round 2. That ball's launched. Here comes Dark Whales coming in hot. Dark Whale shoots. See, hippopotamuses. Spicy Pickle now has that ball up top. Going to swat that across. It's going to bounce down. Now Spicy Pickle. Ooh, that's a good swat from 22K. Now we got Skrill moving it on up. Has some speed. Here comes Skrill. Oh, Rez comes back, and Skrill bats it to the corner. Creates some sort of lag. Maybe if I back off, it's not so bad. Skrill now. No, it's still bad. Skrill turns and fires and puts it in. 1-0 for Hesi. I'm not sure. I try to stay impartial. I cheer for both teams. I just like excellent. You know what I'm cheering for? 5 rounds. 5 rounds of glitchy spectator action. All right, that ball's rolling back. And it's going to bounce down. 22K looking in. No, Skrill has it. Fires it towards the goal. Skrill puts it in. 2-0. Hesi leads. Oh, you guys are all on the Hesi board, eh? All right, all right. Okay, here comes Carr. Carr now has that ball bounce out. And now going back the other way, here comes Skrill. Skrill juking, jiving, going back and forth, turns and fires, and what a save there. And we got a little bit of lag out here. And now Skrill has it. Skrill trying to turn that corner. Coming in up top from that nest area. Now going to go wide from the wing. Now cuts in, shoots, passes it across over to 2K, 22K. Oh, there's Skrill trying to get it, but Carr gonna get that swatted out, and now it's down in that neutral zone. Here comes Dark Whales. And it's gonna bounce around, and they're trying to work it into the middle. There's two Hesi players there trying to fight for it. Closer's gonna come away with it, gonna bob that over to sidewalk area. There's Carr. Now 22K, no, lose it to Closer. Closer. Playing with that ball. Gotta be careful. Skrill has it now. Spicy Pickle's causing all kinds of a ruckus. Now we got Skrill, fires that pass across. Ooh, lose that ball. Where is it? There it is. We gotta fight for it. Now taking it the other way. We got Skrill. Skrill going up on that halo. Bouncing off that cloud. Now coming in, fires that pass across. Here comes Closer. Closer stops it in the goal. 3-0. Hesi leads. All right, we're back with some glitchy spectator drift ball. Doing the best we can, though. We got Closer going up around on that halo and going up top, trying to come around and going to lay that ball up. There's Ultron and able to keep that out, I believe was Rez. Not sure. Keeps pausing on me. Now 22K. Oh, gets it over to Ultron, who sneaks it in. 4-0. Hesi leads. What do you guys think in the chat? Should I cast the later matches? Is it worth it, or is it terrible to watch? You let me know. All right, we got Spicy Pickle. He's going to fire that ball back over. Ooh, looking for the pass. Trying to go back to Spicy Pickle. Now we got Closer. Has that. Trying to get away from Spicy Pickle. 22K. That's it. Bounces that ball all around. It's going to be loose. Ultron tried to get it, but there's Dark Whales hitting that ball around. Now 22K has that ball up top. Juking back, throwing it back to Ultron. Ultron now. Ooh, cutting it in. Here comes Ultron over to Skrill. Skrill shoots. Man, that's going to go in front of the goal, and Rez is going to get that cleared down and around. And there's Skrill working in the sewers. And Rez going up top. He's going to bounce that, and it's going to go down. There's 22K. Trying to get that in. There's Closer. He lays that up over to Skrill. Skrill passes that back to Ultron. What a save there from Carr. Ugh. And now here they go. Hesi trying to work it back in. 22K over to Skrill. The ball goes up. And who's that? That's Closer putting in some work there. Now working it into the middle. That's Skrill. Skrill juking, jiving. Loses that. Rez smacks that out. And they're going to be going. It's going to bounce all around. And looking to pick that up as Rez. He's trying to work it in, but Skrill comes in. We got 23 seconds to go in this round. Closer now, trying to get that out. Fires that pass. It's going to bounce off of the nest, or off the halo. Now it's going to go back over to Closer. Closer back over to Skrill. Skrill now trying to work it in. Juking in, coming in. Ooh, gets stopped by Carr. And it's loose. Skrill slaps at it. Ball goes up. There's Ultron with a shot. But they're coming away with it as Dark Whales. And Dark Whales just fires that down. Where are we? Ah, there we go. Ultron picks that up, keeps that ball alive. Here comes Ultron, bringing that ball to the ground, trying to keep it off the ground. Coming in hot, flips it up to 22. But that's going to do it for that round. That round goes to Hesi by a score of 4-2. All right, tied at 1. 1 round apiece. Hesi and Corasend. You guys think I should cast them? I know it's such big matches. I just don't want to let you guys down. You watch and then you gotta like blink whenever it stutters. So it's like you're blinking, not stuttering. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the rest of this game goes. We don't have any stats. Oh, no, we do have some stats on there. It doesn't show goals. Probably because the goals aren't in the arena. But let's get ready for round number 3. That ball's back in the middle. Here we go. Boom! All right, that ball's down low, rolling towards me here. Ultron's going to pick that up, going skyward with it. And freezes, gets it over to Skrill. Skrill, not sure what happened. Ultron has it, and Rez able to clear that out. It's Gonna happen at the worst times. Oh, that ball's rolling and bounces just high. Able to get back is Skrill. That was a close call. Skrill now working that into the sewers. Gonna go wide with it. Now jumps up and comes back down. Runs into his own player. Hits it over to Ultron. Ultron swooping in. Fires 22K off the side of the thing. Trying to put it in. It's still up for grabs. And Corasend doing a good job of keeping that ball out of their goal. Now we got that ball sneaking down into the neutral zone. Skrill's going to pick that up. Going to get checked off. Now closer. Going to reset that back over to Skrill. Skrill throws that over to his homie Ultron. Ultron now going skyward. He throws that over to 22. And Rez takes over. Going to heave it down. It's going to bounce off the Orion onion ring. It's going to bounce off of the nest. But 22K's there. Here comes Rez keeping that ball alive. Oh, man. There we go. Oh, man, these cams are terrible tonight. That ball's rolling. It could. Oh, bounces just wide. Spicy Pickle gonna get smacked off by Skrill. Now 22K. Gonna bat it. And it goes up. And comes down. And it's gonna go to the sky. Now we got Spicy Pickle working that up. And coming in. And he's gonna go wide with it. Bring that ball down. And trying to swat it up. And there we go, 22 has it. Gonna try a Kobe shot. And it's gonna go back the other way. Here we go, picking that up is going to be Spicy Pickle. Yes, Spicy Pickle. Bats that over to Nest. Here comes Dark Whales. Ooh, that ball is loose and going up his car with an open goal, a little high. Dark Whales able to put that in. Corasend goes up 1-0. All right, now here we go. Picking that ball up is Ultron. Ultron swooping around, passes it over to 22. 22K, big whiff on that one. That's Carr trying to smack that down to the other side, but closer's there. Now it's gonna go wide, picking that up is Ultron. He swoops around. Ultron throws that wide. There comes Spicy Pickle. Spicy Pickle coming in from that halo, passing across. Ooh, a little bit behind Carr. But here we go, going back the other way. 22K fires it down, looking for that shot. Here it comes. Boom! Putting it in. 22K from 57.1 meters. Hesi ties it up at 1. All right, here we go. Now we got Carr. Oh, it's stay good. Carr gonna get tackled off. That ball's gonna pop down into the neutral zone, and picking it up is closer. Closer gonna shoot, and gonna hit something. I don't like that cam no more. And 22K trying to bring that in, and goes up top. Oh, it bounces back, and they throw it to the corner, I think. Now closer trying to work it in. 22K gets it. Oh, throws it off Carr. Juke and jive, and Skrill turns and fires. It just heaves it in the goal. Hesi up 2-1. All right, now picking that ball up is going to be Dark Whales. Dark Whales trying to get away from Skrill, putting that Kiwi on. Ball's going to bounce back, and it looks like 22K is going to pick that up. Now 22K lobs that over, and Ultron picks that up. Ultron has some speed, coming in hot. Looking fancy in that hat, but there's Spicy Pickle picking that ball up. Now the ball's going to pop over, and Ultron throws that in over to Skrill. Skrill throws that down. Carr's going to pick that ball up and look to carry it away. Now just going to flip it down to the other side. There's Ultron, though, with it. And they're going to pick up some of that boost juice. Now take it to the sky. Gets over 1. Comes in. Up on the halo. Now jukes in. Coming in hot and fast. Doesn't like that spot for whatever reason. And now it's going to bounce down. It's going to be swatted out. We're going to have a race for it going back the other way. They're going to look around, and there's closer. Has it. Now goes up top. And swoops around. Looks around. Waits. Holds it. Now fires that. Gets it. Hits Skrill. Skrill coming in hot. Skrill gets it over to 22K. What a save from Rez, but closer. Puts that in. 3-1. Let's go. Slushy. Where is my Slurpee? All right, we got Dark Whales. He's going to get checked off by Skrill. He's going to get another bounce at it. Closer. Just going to heave it down to the other side. Here we go. Looking for one more for the road. Rez. Not a mathematical time, but still can get one. Carr gets checked off. We're in that hot potato time. Now Skrill has that. Loses it to Rez. Rez fires that pass across. Throws it towards the goal. Closer. Not ending the round. Looking for one more of their own. Here comes Hesi. Now closer. Gonna flip that ball. Up and... Oh, Rez keeps it alive. Good work, homie. And now he's coming in. He fires that pass across. And here we go. Going the other way. We got Skrill laying it at the goal. Puts it in. 4-1. Hesi takes that round. All right, well, we do have one goal. Rez has a goal. That's the only one that's showing. Oh, no. Now we got... Oh, maybe we got people switching? Not sure. No, everyone's still here. Oh, because they go out of the arena. That's why it doesn't thing. Oh, well, we're figuring out what they need to all fix. All right, let's get ready for round number 4. All right, Hesi's up 2-1. We got 22K. 6-7, buddy. 6-7. All right, let's go. Round number 4 coming your way. Will Hesi take it in 4 or will? And that ball going up. Ultron picks it up. I thought they was coming to kiss the camera. Now Ultron swooping in, throws it over closer, a little bit behind. Ball goes down. And car comes away. Nope, it bounces. It's up top. And coming around with it, it's closer. Looking back. And going to keep it. Now gets checked off. Numbskull new into the round. Ball's going around. Replacing Spicy Pickle. Big shout out. Spicy Pickle had a heck of a couple of rounds there. 3 rounds to be exact. Now it's loose in the sewers. And here comes Skrill. Skrill coming in 1-on-1. Oh, puts it in or misses just past. Just out of the way of that goal. Rez was there though. Wonder if he got a hand on it. And Carr trying to work that ball out. Gonna lose it for a second. Ultron picks it up and turns it the other way. Here comes Ultron. Going wide with it. Now bringing that ball up. And juking in towards the middle. Goes up top, turns and fires and puts it in. Ultron makes it 1-0. Hesi. Who's my favorite team? I don't have a team. I'm on everybody's team. That's the way I look at it, as casting. When you all get your 1 match per week, I get like 200 matches that I could possibly cast. All right, Dark Whales fires it over to Rez. And that ball's there. And Ultron's going to pick it up. Ultron already has the 1 goal in this round. Going to heave it towards goal, looking for that rebound. And Skrill puts it in. 2-0, Hesi. All right, now getting some speed. Here comes Carr. Carr's going to come away with it. And goes up top. Now bounces that off the Orion onion ring. And hot potatoes that over to Numbskull. Numbskull over to Dark Whales, but closer. Gets a big hand on it. Rez flips it back to the corner. It's going to bounce out. Numbskull going to hit that down. Didn't see all the pink players in that area. Now closer. Going to heave that ball towards the middle. It's going to bounce down right over to Ultron on that onion ring. Ultron now circles the wagons, comes in, jukes one way, comes back the other. Now 22K throws it across Skrill, trying to put that in. That ball going to be popped up. And go back. Skrill hits a beautiful little carve. Now coming in. Skrill throws it across over to Colser. Oh, Ultron almost had it. That ball kept out. Good work there from Corasend. Now Carr gets it. Oh, runs into Ultron. Ultron with that fancy Halloween mask. Now bringing that ball in. And cutting in and, well, hold it too long. Gets denied. The ball rolls wide. Now Ultron trying to swoop it back in. Ball's going to pop free. Now working it through the other way. We got to fight for it in the sewer. 22K is there. And going back the other way. Has some speed. Here comes 22K. Throws it towards the goal and will make it in off Numbskull. Good try. 3-0. Hesi leads. All right, here we go. We got a minute 51. Hesi up 3-0. They're going to fire that over to Rez. Rez now swoops around. And he's going to fire that over to Numbskull. Numbskull now brings that ball down. And going to have that ball popped up. Now Rez fires that pass across. Who's he got over there? That's Skrill with that interception. Skrill now looking to turn that corner, coming in. Brings that ball down. And jukes and jives. And Rez gets a big stop. It's loose, and Numbskull keeps that ball out. It's going to be headed back the other way. Now, Ultron can pick it up. No, 22K. Flips it back to the center. Numbskull's there. Good rotation. Throws it up. 22K with the interception. Now has to get rid of it. Lobs it up. Dark Whales is there. Dark Whale's going to get challenged by Ultron, but escapes. Now Dark Whale's trying to bring it in. Turns and fires. Ooh, Rez was looking for that goalie stun. But Skrill now going the other way. Going through the sewers. And working it up. Throws it towards that open goal. And just like that, 4-0. Hesi leads. All right, here we go. Ultron brings that ball, flips that across over to Skrill. Skrill now fires that down. 22K is going to get a hand on it. Bat that wide now, trying to circle around. Has that, loses it to Carr. Carr still has momentum here. Carr working that through the sewers. Now going to get tackled from behind. Ball bounces free. Now closer, trying to take it the other way. They're fighting for it. Gets it deep into Corasend's side. What do we got? We got 5 seconds to go. 2 seconds to go. And that's going to do it. Congratulations. Goes to Hesi. Yo, Quantum. Glad you showed up. Appreciate you, homie. All right, well, that's going to do it. Congratulations goes to Hesi. They're going to advance up to 5-1. Corasend going to drop down to 3-2. But lots of season left to play. We'll see what happens. Again, sorry about the glitchy spectator. Out of my control. Wish it was. If you guys say it's not too bad, I'll consider casting those other ones later. They're going to be good matches, but I know those players, they're probably not going to like watching themselves go, Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all your support. Appreciate you in the good times and the bad times. Wait, what's my favorite football team? I don't have a favorite. They're all awesome. I'm a caster. Gotta stay neutral. Yeah, appreciate you, Quantum. Appreciate you showing up, bud. Alright, but that's gonna do it. We'll maybe be back in 30 minutes with Ignite verse. Too much trolling. We'll see. Until then, though, keep grinding. And peace.
Orion Drift VRML is brought to you by Another Axiom, Helga, the esports manager. Thanks for watching VRML.